it's that fast.
She's not your friend.
Oh, hell no.
Smoking up the room again.
That's right.
Fast, baby, shake that ass.
Look, she's so fine.
She's such a rebel rouser. She don't have to try. Level it up and get high. Talk, tick that clock. It's always party time. All right, all right.
Come on, baby, let's dance.
All night, all night.
You're looking real good in them hot pants.
All right, all right.
All right. Baby, let me see them trousers.
You're such a rebel rouser. All right, all right.
Oh, baby, don't make me beg.
All night, all night.
Baby, you know you are everything.
All right, all right, all right.
You know you got all the power.
You're such a rebel rouser. You know, she's smoking up that room again. Baby's fast. She's such a rebel rouser. Twang it big. Such a rebel rouser.
Holy cow, happy Friday night, everybody.
Yeah.
Man, alive, it's good
joining
to
us.
see you.
Brother Boom is here. Nitwit
Looking
TV
pretty.
and Lee J. Photographer.
Ha ha.
Good to have you guys with
Yeah,
us.
man, I got to do something with my hair. Look, I got it cut today, and I don't know what, I don't really know. I don't know.
It looks right, man.
I'm not sure.
You got your hair cut at
it
a
looks good.
syndicated hair barber, right?
I went down to my buddy Carl. He's got a beard longer than his elbow.
He's a syndicate member, right? He's a syndicate member, right?
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah. Good,
He won't
good.
admit it.
No?
His
Not
beard is
public.
longer than his elbow?
Yeah.
How long is his elbow? Mine's only like...
It's a lot longer than that.
Well, where does it start at? Does it start back here? Does the elbow start back here?
Dude, your elbow
Does it start
starts...
like here?
your elbow starts at your knees, sadly.
Amongst other things.
That is sad.
You better pull them pants up.
Hey, Brother Boom, can you and Lee hear us? Oh, yeah, Lee can. He says Big sounds like Barry White.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I said the
sir.
same thing, Leach.
Wow.
Free trade.
Thank you. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
Boom can hear us. Cool.
All right. Hey, Boom, good to see you. Happy 37th with your lovely lady.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Lady.
Awesome.
Yeah, I told him.
Congratulations.
I told him on his fast bookie thing. I said, life is tough, but them that live it are much tougher. And that boy, 37 years of marriage, that's tough.
That's living.
But he has lived it. And man, he's much tough. That's much tougher than I ever was.
Hey, Leach.
That's
Hey, Leach, can
damn
I ask you a
sure.
question? What kind of condiment does she put on your hot dog? That's what I want to know. I mean, she must cook just baste one heck of a hot dog with some mustard and some ketchup to keep you happy, right?
Now, that sounds like a personal
Simper, I think you.
information.
Why do you always have the food?
A hard
Why do
bun?
you always come up with the
A
food
hard
questions?
bun wrapped around it, right?
Simplifies perpetually hungry. Simper,
Hard.
I want to tell you. I want to give you some bad news, son. I'm sorry, but
All right.
we live in Wilson, which is like if you were to live near a pumpkin patch, and you bought pumpkin pies to feed your kids, you'd get them pretty cheap, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
One would think.
If you were real close there.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where I was going with all that, but hell, it's harvest time.
It is
And,
harvest time. We haven't had any rain.
Boom says, does it look like he's missed a meal?
And I do love pumpkin pie.
Lee wants to know what your T-shirt says, bro.
Yeah, it says the struggle is real.
The struggle is real. Damn. Hey, he also wanted to know why we have a new channel. We have a new channel because we wanted to go more adult. So we do put there adults only.
Yeah.
So this is our adult channel. So if you guys are adults, stick around. If you're kids, get the hell out of here. What are you
you're
doing?
not even allowed, man.
What are you doing?
Take your
Scram.
Take your prepubescent ass out of here.
Get away from me, kid. You're bothering me.
And of course, the name Big came up with the name UnPC Broadcasting, UNPC Broadcasting,
Yes.
UnPC. And Sipper and I knocked some names
we're
around
not.
for the Syndicate. We thought, it sounds gangster, but also it really means just the three of us getting together and just creating something. And,
Well, all of
and
us
with
getting-
you guys, you Lee J, you're a Syndicate member. Brother Boom is a Syndicate member.
Yeah. Anybody comes
Yo,
to Syndicate.
Because you guys always jump in on the chat.
A syndicate, by definition, is a like-minded group of people to get together for a common purpose. That's what a syndicate is. It's inclusive, not exclusive.
Now you could come here for the bullshit. You're you're included. You come here
Right.
for the fun. You're included.
Boom says, can we use the F word? Yes, you can.
Absolutely.
Fuck no, you can't.
What if he wanted to call you a freak?
Yeah, you can use. That's the thing. It's an adult show. So
Could be a freak.
You have unleashed a monster now in
Yeah, I know.
Brother Boom. Brother Boom has
That's good.
Brother Boom.
Any dirty jokes you guys know? Tell them.
Yeah, Brother
We're all-
Boom has a mind of dirty sailors, right? I mean,
Here's-
two dirty sailors trapped in the daggum holes for about, the holes of the ship for about 6 months apiece.
Two dirty sailors. What would you do with two dirty sailors?
Lick the saw right off their balls.
Leech, I knew. That's funny. Ew.
Not me, but
Well,
Salty
that's
balls.
the other reason we wanted to change channels because Big has been coming out, and so
Yeah.
now he can feel free, to be who he really is.
I was telling Simper earlier. I was fortunate enough to be a part of a 6-man sailing crew as a motor sailor, but 135-foot Choi Lee motor sailor. It was a sailboat. It was a six crewman of six. Buddy of mine and I were the
All right,
last two.
if gay depictions of gay sexual behavior make you feel offended, you're at the wrong channel.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Right.
Yeah, you can insert yourself into this story any moment, whenever you want.
See, you already used the first word, insert yourself.
Yeah, I mean it's well, it's my memories, and it's probably your memories. I don't know. For crying out loud, but so anyway, my buddy, my buddy was a radio. He was a radio specialist with the Marine Corps. Actually, not with the Marine Corps, the Coast Guard, and then he scooted out of that once he was educated, and went into private life, and this rich millionaire boat owner said, "Hey, I need 2 people for my crew," and Ed's over there working on his damn sonar. And Ed says, "Well, hey, me and my buddy had come along." It was 2 weeks of sailing in a yacht race.
That's cool,
dude. It was the most amazing experience, and I've still never been with a man all my life.
So anyway, getting back to the original question, why did you lick his ball? The salt off the sailor's balls?
Oh, so when you're out,
you left that out of the story.
When you're out in sea and you're not
on a sailing ship.
if you're getting a little stinky, you jump off and you jump back on, and that's how you clean yourself. I mean, you're just one salty dog. I don't know how you U.S. Mariners do it, or you.
No, we don't lick.
Sailors.
We don't lick salty balls in the Marine Corps, Big dude. That
they wash them off first.
See, I think the salt kind of creates a barrier to where it's really not happening.
Leeds.
It's all in what you believe.
Leeds, he could not stay off of Fug Lee's butt, could he?
What did he say? Lee says, I asked 100 women which shampoo they preferred. Almost all of them replied, "How the hell did you get in here?"
That's funny, too. But he couldn't get out of his mind fucking Fug Lee.
Oh, when did he say? Oh, I see. Fucking fuck
Right
Lee.
after you said you could say what.
Oh, fucking fuck Lee.
Fug Lee, he meant.
Yeah, I don't know what he meant.
Yeah, he meant Fug Lee.
He did say,
he's
how is
got-
a push-up bra like a bag of chips? Once you open it, you realize it's half empty.
Right.
This is why we got the new show. You wanted to know, Lee. This is why.
Right.
So you guys could just tell whatever we want to do. We just do.
Hey,
I'll
by
tell
the way,
you
I went to
something.
the old folks' home a couple of days ago because last week, Clyde, you said that you and Mudge went to the old folks' home.
Yeah, senior center.
Well,
yeah.
I went
For
over
a
there.
dance.
I checked it out. It was awesome.
Did you? Oh, so what happened?
Well, there was this 88-year-old. She was beautiful. Yeah,
was her name Blondie?
No,
again?
no, she was a
Wanda.
redhead. No, she was a redhead.
Oh, yeah,
Wanda.
that's Wanda.
She was a redhead, and I'll get into that how I know in a minute, right? Okay, so she didn't have one of them old fancy dancy
Is this
walkers.
like episode 2 of your first story from
Right,
last
she
week?
didn't have one of
Fancy
them
dancy
She didn't
walkers.
have one of them fancy dancy walkers. Her walkers had wheels on them, man. She could go, right?
Nice.
Right. So I bent her. I mean, I'm just said we had a great time.
You bent her.
I meant to. It was
No, he bed her.
That was not a Freudian slip at all. It was just
He bed her. He laid her down onto the soft, sensuous,
No, it wasn't soft.
silky
There wasn't nothing
sheeted
soft about it at all.
4x4 pallet that he had made in the back of his van.
Man, I heard about people like that. There ought to be a law against it.
Hey, Big, is
Soft, silky pallet that he laid down in the back of his van.
Is that a beaver hat
That's
you're
so
wearing there,
creepy. I
Big?
love it.
Is that a beaver hat you're wearing,
Yes,
Big?
it is, and it's in honor of saving trees.
Yeah.
Save a tree, eat a beaver.
Now, if you look really close, can I grab your hat for 1 minute? I want to
Sir.
hold up that real close.
You
guys will notice
You can grab anything
This,
I own,
look what it
sir.
has on here.
That is a twanging monkey, hand carved from China. Hell yeah. Me and the Chinese folks were deep.
What kind of bone is it carved out of, bro?
Yak bone from a Chinese man's elbow.
Check it out. He's playing a twanger, man.
You know why they call
That's
a
so
Chinese
badass.
man bone elbow yak?
Why?
You call a Chinese man's elbow bone yak because when you cut it out of him, that's what he yells. Yeah!
Okay. Let's see.
Now you can't
No,
really do that
see,
unless
I
you're
did
involved
that by
in the
mistake
Geneva
because
Convention.
I fucked up, right?
You did?
Yeah, Brother Boom mentioned that the Sweetie Pie know you saw her red carpet because
Yeah.
I said that the 88-year-old had red hair, and I'll tell you. And
I could have I swear, Beach don't look a day over 35. to me.
no, I said
She's
no.
88.
I tried to reply back. No,
Did you know that?
she is the
She
one.
looks 30s. She looks like she's in her 30s.
Well, she's the one that encouraged it.
I think
Boom.
the shag carpet gave it away. The red shag carpet.
Lee says, my friend thinks he's smart. He told me an onion is the only food that makes you cry. So I threw a coconut at his face.
Nice.
I bet he cried too.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Simper, I see you put a nice little poem up there.
Yeah, I thought.
I think you should. I think you should read it.
You
and
know
then-
what? I think I'm going to read
Yeah.
that. Right?
Yeah.
Supper loves a good tongue twister.
Yeah.
I tried this one about a cross-dresser. Oh. Peter picked a peck of peckers. Ow, ooh, jeez, what a disaster. The rest of it was for Boom. For Boom. But have you ever tried a tongue twister? Like, for example, Betty Botter bought a bit of butter to put in her batter to make her batter better. When Betty Botter put the butter in her batter, made her batter better. Right?
Yeah.
Weren't you married to a Betty that
Butter
bought a building
and buttered it up, baby.
Booty
Buttered it
better
up.
Betty. Booter.
You know,
what'd she
there's
call
a
him?
fella. There's a fella. I'm sorry. What did she call him?
Oh, I'll tell you a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was an old crooked man who lived on an old crooked hill who used crooked Vaseline to beat his crooked dill.
Now, can you imagine Big sharing that? But if he had Tourette's,
Yep.
we found a guy on the internet. He's from England. Lee, you've probably seen this guy.
Oh, you're talking about these kind of those word
Tongue twisters.
word twisters?
Seashells by the
I got
seashore.
one.
Yeah.
I got one.
Yeah, yeah.
Old Sal, slimy, slippery slut, maggots crawling between her toes and ringworms out her butt. Before I'd mount them mangy legs and suck them festered tits, I'd drink a gallon of buzzard puke.
and die of the dribbling shits.
That was beautiful.
My
Man.
story, and I'm
Can
sticking
I
to
try
it.
another one?
Yeah. Go for
Okay.
it.
Every year there's held a limerick contest. Everybody knows what a limerick is, right? It's a
Yeah.
rhyme, right?
Yeah.
Every
Remember,
year.
that's like a leprechaun, a small little.
No, a limerick is a rhyme. A rhyme.
A leprechaun that
Oh,
rhymes.
that's a limerickon.
Yeah, that's a limerickon.
Oh,
every
okay.
year there's held a limerick contest, right? And every year the same guy wins.
Leprechaun.
His name is Sir
Leprechaun.
Isaac. His name is Sir Isaac Watson from England, right?
All right.
Well, this year he's in the finals with a man from Houston, Texas, named Joe Cole. And Sir Isaac Watson steps up to the podium first because he's the champion, and the judge says, "We would like for you, Sir Isaac Watson, to give us a limerick for Timbuktu in 10 seconds. Go." Tick, 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 tick. He thinks, and he says, judge comes back and says, "Sir Isaac Watson, do you have a limerick for us for Timbuktu?" And Sir Isaac Watson says, "I sure do." And he said, "Well, can we hear it?" He says, "You sure can." So he proceeds. Riding in a desert sun, riding in a caravan, camels ride 2x2, destination Timbuktu. The crowd goes crazy. They think Sir Isaac Watson's won it again. Then up to the podium steps Joe Cole from Houston, Texas. Joe Cole gets up in there, and the judge comes up to him and says, "Joe Cole, do you have a limerick for us for Timbuktu in 10 seconds. Tick, 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 tick. 10 seconds passes. The judge comes back up and Joe Cole and says, Joe Cole, do you have a limerick for us for Timbuktu? And he says, yes, sir, I sure do. He said, well, can we hear it? He said, yes, sir, you sure can. So he proceeds. A hunting me and Tim did went, saw 3 maidens in a tent. Since they were 3 and we were 2, I bucked Tim and I bucked him. I bucked 1 and he bucked 2. I bucked him and he bucked 2.
So here's this guy from England.
Of course, Sir Isaac Watson won.
I think you should say Tim buck 1 and I bucked 2.
Yeah, that's what
Tim buck 1.
See, I always buck them up in the end, don't
It's
I?
okay though, but it's
No, I
good.
love the very end.
So
of it.
I bucked 1 and Tim bucked 2.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I meant to say, damn it.
My
yeah.
hair
You're all
looks
worked
like,
up and tongue. See, this is how difficult it is, folks. Do not do this live.
my hair looks like I've been Timbucked. 2.
Lee says, moving on
I've been
swiftly.
Timbuktu.
Lee says, math teacher. The math
Oh,
teacher says,
shit.
if I have 5 bottles in one hand and 6 in the other, what do I have? The student says, a drinking problem.
No, you got 1 short of a 12-pack.
Now, what we're going to do is dedicate this to Lee. Lee, this is a fella, he's been on your television a lot lately. He's kind of blown up there in England. He does limericks. Or not well, he does limericks too. But tongue twisters also. But he has Tourette's. But here we go.
He
Let's play
has
this.
Tourette's, which nobody regrets his Tourette's. Especially him.
Well guys, what is the crack? Fuck Bugs. Today I'm going to be doing a tongue twister video. For anybody that doesn't know what a tongue twister is, fucking when you lick your girl's fanny sideways. Fuck off. Woo! That might be called a tongue twister too, but that's not what I'll be doing today. Like, I'm going to be doing tongue twisters, but basically you try to say a lot of words really fast and they mess up your tongue. Fuck Bugs. I want to see it to mess up my Tourette's as well. So yeah, let's get straight into it. First one is Peter Piper picked a pickle penis. Fuck your fucking penis. Peter Piper picked up. Fuck off. You had a midget penis. Fuck Bugs. Assholes. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Fuck off. Caramel for a salad. Fuck. Did Peter Piper pick a pickled peppers? If Peter Piper... Fuck Peter Andre's cousin. Fuck off. There's Caramel fucking fingered herself with pickles. Fuck. There's Caramel. Fuck off. Whew. If Peter Piper picked of pepper... If Peter Piper picked a peck of fuck Caramel pickled onion crisp. Fuck off. Pickled peppers. Where did the peck of pickled fucking cubs? Fuck Caramel. Woo. Number 2. She sells her body. Fuck off. Caramel. Woo. Fuck. There's a little prostitute fucker. Fuck off. Whew. She sells seashells, but fucking Caramel Bugs, dead bodies and cats. Fuck off. The shells she sells are surely seashells. Fuck off. Caramel. Fake Caramel Bugs. Woohoo! Fucking big shelly cunt. Fuck off. Wankers. So if she sells, fuck off, Caramel cunt, she sells cocaine to Mexicans, fuck off, wankers, Caramel. So if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells. Whew, fuck Caramel Bugs, tell you what, that one was actually easier than Peter Piper. That's gotta be the last one, fuck Caramel Bugs. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck? Fucking Chuck Norris, Caramel. Fuck off. Yeah. How much wood would a fucking Chuck Norris's nipple? Fuck off. Caramel. Fuck. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck chuck was cut? Fuck Caramel. Bugs. He would woodchuck. He would as much as he could. Fuck Caramel. Bugs up his arse. Fuck off. And chuck as much woodchuck wood if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Fuck karma bugs. Woo! Sweating, look at me. Fuck karma bugs, that was hard. Fuck karma bugs, ticks took it out of me there. But it was kind of fun. I know, Ralph, what do you think of it? 7. Well, guys, I had fun. Fuck karma bugs. Woo! Fuck off, oh, don't tip me, sorry. So, guys, I had fun. It was good. Fuck karma bugs. Woo! Fuck off, right? Just you step down. Fuck. It was good doing that. I think I got a couple of funny takes out of it. Fuck karma bugs. So, yeah, good fun.
That is amazing. So he's got like 500,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel now too. So all you got to do is go to YouTube and type in Tourette's poetry or Tourette's children's story. He does like Mary Had a Little Lamb and all that stuff. So check him out. Subscribe to his channel. Support that dude, man. What's up, boys?
Hey, he probably does funerals too. If you want to jolly things up.
I was watching Cash Cab today, and they had he had a question about Porky Pig. That's all, folks.
Semper Fi, come sit up here.
Brutus, come sit up here and let's talk. I notice you've been hanging around Olive Oil, and I'm a little upset about it because she's so skinny and you're so thick.
Thick.
You got any explanations for that there, Simpy?
I'll gladly pay you $1 tomorrow for a hamburger today.
We're talking about Olive Oil, not Wimpy's
All right.
hamburger habits.
What about a hot dog? Thin? Olive oil?
Spinach dog, bitch. This is 2020 almost.
Why can't I be Pluto?
Oh, you're Pluto, all right.
Pluto was a little bit slender, muscular.
Well, that's why you can't be there.
Brutus was fat, wasn't he?
Oh, Bruto or Pluto the dog?
No, not Pluto.
You said Pluto.
It's Brutus and who's the other? I want to be. There was 2 of them. There were 2 of them. Brutus and
Oh, Wimpy?
I love Wimpy. You know why? Because
Wimpy was the one that was always, can you
you're
give me
you like
hamburgers, man. Come on.
I'd gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger. Today was his big slogan there.
I'll gladly pay you whatever you
I one
want
time-
tomorrow
one time-
for a hamburger today. That's the way I got it.
I one time walked down Polk Street in San Francisco. Walked up to a man eating a hamburger. I was lonely. It was cold.
You were horny.
The west winds were coming out of the east. The moonlight was shining through the clouds in a werewolfy way.
Very romantic.
Sauce was dripping off his chin as he went within on that cheeseburger. And I walked up to him and I said, "Sir, please don't mind my bare feet. But can I grab a knuckles worth of that sandwich?"
Knucklesworth. Mr. Knucklesworth.
Well, I don't know if I told this story before, but I went to Dadgum Wendy's once, and I get the hamburger, and then I unwrap a little bit of it as I'm driving, right? And I take a bite of it, and it's just like soft pickle looking feeling. Soft pickle. It's like a soft pickle. You know, usually McDonald's pickles have somewhat crunchy pickles.
No, hell no. They never have had.
Okay.
Maybe in the old days.
Yeah, back when Ronald was still alive.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had died.
I never knew he lived.
Oh no, I don't think they're allowed to have Ronald anymore. Because
I'll tell you. Can I tell you a story
He goes way
within
too.
his story?
Plus, he wears a white face, and that's racist.
Oh, that's very true.
Let me tell you a story
Plus, they
within your
proved that he was a
story.
pedophile.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you a story about
really?
when you're
No, is
the-
that true? Is
no
that true?
more Ronald McDonald because he ended up. Ronald was a one.
Let me just say, here's how I found out about it.
I think that's what happened.
How did you find out? Pig?
Well,
I went over. Let me tell you how I found out.
my syndicate ways. I got syndicate ways.
No, Semper, he was talking to me.
Okay, yeah.
So
yeah.
how did you find out about it, Pig?
Sir, okay, here's what I used to do. And I've been here since 93 in Wilson, North Carolina. And there was a McDonald's, way, way old school McDonald's
With the
on the
arches?
corner of Raleigh and Ward Boulevard and Raleigh Road. And and that's the end of my story.
So that's how you found out that Ronald McDonald was a pedophile?
No. So I used to take my kids there all the time. And they had that indoor playground, right?
Now it gets weird.
Ronald hung out in that playroom all the
he was
time.
always sitting there on a bench.
Smiling.
Yeah, looking like a creepy fucking clown.
That's exactly right.
I walked up to the counter. My kids ran in to go play, and I walked up to the counter.
Oh, mistake
and I
number
said-
one.
And I said, McMa'am, can I talk to your McManager, please? She said, well, Mick, hell yes. Hang on 1 Mick second. Manager comes up and she said, Mick, sir, how may I, Mick, help you? And I said, McMa'am, there is a creepy red-headed man sitting in that there playroom
Right over there, man. He's sitting
on
right.
that bench.
He's right over there.
Kids keep crawling all up and down him, and he keeps smiling.
He's right there. Look, he's right.
And
right
I'm
here.
calling
Look at
911.
him.
I'm calling Mick 911.
Right there. He's sitting right there.
She
him.
runs into the McPlayhouse, looks around, and realizes it's just Ronald McDonald and
ain't
his
just
sorrowful self. Anyway, so she came back. I got a McFry from it all.
I think that's a good trade. You got a free McFries, and
Yeah.
your kids are scarred for life. That's a good trade.
Yeah, somebody had to teach them. It's either that or the 6th, 7th, 8th grade priest in Catholic school.
Oh my.
Hey, let's share Semper
that was
Fi's.
his second job. That's what the priest. Ronald McDonald was the priest's second
That
job.
was his job he went to
After
after he got fired.
after he got done.
That when he got fired,
So
he
he
became
moved
a
up.
priest.
So he moved up. Now they're wondering. Now here's the thing about the Catholic Church. Now they're having this thing about the Pope saying, or the issue is, can priests marry? Well, hell, they should have let them marry beforehand, and all the kids wouldn't have got raped.
I agree with
For
that.
crying out
That's
loud.
a good. That's
You
a
know,
good.
For
That's a
crying
good point.
out
I do
loud.
believe it was-
for crying out
It was
loud.
Pope Pius that implemented the sexual positions of all of humanity. Oh,
Little Johnny, why are you crying out loud?
And then that's at the time whenever priests
Just
weren't allowed
ask
to marry.
pedo
I do believe.
Priesto. Papa
Pope
do believe.
Pius. How did you spell it?
Pope Pius, Pius.
So just one letter different from the word piss.
Pius.
Exactly.
Piss on a papaya.
So he dictated to the world for 500 years how they could have sex and how they couldn't have sex.
Why
All right,
not?
that's an interesting historical
to
lesson.
the point,
Thank you
to
for
the
sharing
point
that.
of positions you're not allowed. He didn't go. You can do just like rolling around a little bit. He said you're not allowed to do it in the doggy style. You're not. So he went through a lot of thought about what you're not allowed to do, and he pinpointed everyone. There was like 360 positions. I think he looked at the daggum. What's that sex thing from the Hindus?
Kama Sutra.
The Karma. I think
Kama
he looked at the
Sutra.
Kama Sutra and said, "Nope, you ain't allowed to do that. You ain't allowed to do that."
But he must have, if there was 360, he added a whole bunch that weren't in that book. That's what I'm worried about.
Well, he says, I can get away with this because I didn't put it in the book.
I guarantee docking is not in the Kama Sutra.
Yeah. Oh, Yes, Brother Boom, that is how missionary came about. Very good.
Oh.
Missionary came about by Pope Pius.
That was fun. Hey guys, Simplify.
Am I going to press a button?
No, I'll push the button, but you introduce this video. It's about it is your new intro for your brand new show.
Well, let me tell you something.
Oh, let's hear about this first.
I have a great show that could have only come about because of the Syndicate. The Syndicate, I give all credit to. They made me feel secure that I could do this and live down here.
Well, you're part of the Syndicate.
In North Carolina, I moved down here because I was starting to worry about things out there. So I moved down to North Carolina with Big and Clyde here, in the hopes that I'd feel secure here. So I feel secure. So the last 2 years, I've been building a bunker and living there.
Yeah.
And this is what my
It's
show
your
is
safe
about.
space, right? It's your
My safe
space.
space.
Right.
I'm not going to get into detail. My wife, Beej or Sweetie Pie, she lives upstairs. I live 400 feet downstairs. Perfect distance for a marriage.
Now, is that under the she shed?
I am not going to confirm nor deny that.
Okay, just checking.
Yes,
So
it is.
I'm going to
It's
probably
right
in a month.
under there. I was the one that helped dig the tunnel. And
Right.
yes, by the dimensions I was told through the drafting of the draft that Simplify gave me, I was told, please, I want it to be secret. So you have to tug 3 times on the she shed doorknob. Then you gotta lick the window 4 times. Then you gotta fart 6 bubbles. Now with those bubbles, the last one cannot touch your briefs.
That's only for her.
Just the last one. Every other one, trial and error, I guess.
That's
Anyway,
Tommy
yeah.
the Tunneler.
Yeah, I'm Tony.
Tommy the Tunneler,
I
and
tu-
he's got a lot
I
more
tunnel.
stories to share
Right.
about the bunker
I'm a
because
tunneler.
because he has actually been where nobody else has been.
I've been all up in his.
He's been instrumental in the development of my tunnel system down here. You see, I have to get from place to place. I'm not always in my.
Let me
bunker.
just say this:
I don't come above.
most people are on the inside of his bunker. I've been all up on the outside of it.
Yeah, it's only me in my bunker, and
Just gonna say
syndicate
that.
members who want to come over and watch the movie. Or
Thank you, Tommy.
Thank you, Tommy. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Tommy the Tunneler.
Tommy said he had to go.
Tommy is
Yeah, Tommy the Tunneler's cool, man. If you've got
Well-
look, if you got to dig your way out of anything,
Well,
you
Tom-
call on Tommy. He'll be
right.
there.
I have to say, Tommy
Every time.
does live down there with me. He has a portion of the tunnel that he dug himself, so I'm just going to leave that to Tommy. The tunnel.
The strange thing about Tommy is before he started doing tunneling, he worked at a daycare center. They called him Tommy the Tummy Tunneler. Tommy the Tummy Tunneler.
Tommy the tummy tunneler.
Yeah, he would tunnel into people's tummies from the back.
Was he?
Is that why he's so
Was he
good at
related to
tunneling
Joe
dirt
Biden?
and earth?
Was he?
But
Tommy might be related to Joe Biden.
could be.
Cousins.
Yeah, Joe Biden, my ear.
Kissing
from
cousins.
behind.
It might be Hunter, for all we know.
Ooh, what was that? Joe Biden, my ear from behind.
So this is his new show.
So,
and-
yeah, this is my new
and this
show.
is
It's
the
probably
intro.
Oh, you have a show
Yeah, I'm
coming
probably
up?
going to be doing my first show in about a month from my bunker. I need to get my antennae and stuff straight. So I'm going to have a show here on Vaughn Live. It's Bake Light TV. I just started it up about a month or so ago again. Yep. And so it's going to be on Bake Light TV. The date to be determined. But here's the intro to it.
This man, Semper Fi, has lived for 2 years deep underground in an attempt to survive through what he believes is doomsday. As he dreams of years gone by, that happy dream suddenly turns into a nightmare.
Yeah, buddy. I love my bunker, man. My bunker is beautiful.
Had them Adam Shift eyes at the end.
No, I just woke up from a horrible nightmare. I thought I was amongst the people.
Dude, I want to say this: your bunker,
And zombies and
your
critters.
bunker's looking good, man.
Yeah, that was my living area. That was my living room.
Next week you can show them my sanctuary room. Work on that this
The
week.
the tunnel is a secret tunnel. Did you see me go down there for a second?
Oh no,
yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
We already talked to Tommy.
That was a secret
he already
tunnel.
told us.
Yeah.
He told us where the entrance was.
Yeah, it's the syndicate members.
It's the back door of the she shed. Oh my God!
She didn't like that back door on her she shed, but I told her she was going to have a daggum.
She needed
back
an
door to her
escape
she
hatch.
shed.
I
Right.
took her from the back door under her she shed.
And the preacher was not very happy, 'cause it was his daughter. Her name was Slap Happy, and everybody knew what was going on.
Slap Happy, what do you do, your daddy?
You know what?
And the daddy said, "The Lord told me you're full of the devil, bitch. You've been screwing everything round town. Now it's time for the country hanging. You see that oak tree down round?
We're gonna have a country hanging. Bring on your friends and your mom. Gonna have a country hanging.
All up
Come on,
and
bring everyone along. Gonna be a country hanging, 'cause the pigs got to be cooked.
Mercy.
We're gonna have a pig picking in that country hanging, so everyone can dance around the book."
Dude, I'm glad this is being recorded because that was a great song. Great lyrics, bro.
I found that song. It was weird. I was going through an old record shop down in Sim City.
Down. Oh, did you say hi to see him?
I saw Sim. He wasn't there, but I saw him.
See him?
I seen. Hell yeah, I seen him.
See him?
He wasn't there, but
You
I
saw
saw
Sim?
him. I seen him, but he wasn't there. I know that because I didn't see him there. I seen him elsewhere. See, you can trip up a officer in the law every day of the week. First off, if you're gonna get pulled over, first thing you ought to say to an officer when he says, "Sir, can you roll your window down?"
Yeah.
Yeah, roll it on down about just a quite a much.
Quite a much.
Just about a quite a much. And you say, "Sir, these are not my pants. They're my pockets, but they're not my pants." And you just leave it up to him where he wants to go from there. Now, if he draws his gun out, you hit the metal to the pedal, boy, and run like a dog. If he don't, if he backs away and says, "Obviously, sir, you got one over on me. I'm going to go back to med school and quit my job being a cop. I hate writing grandma's tickets. Good Lord knows they're on a fixed income." Here's what I want to say to everybody. If you're not happy in your job, it's okay to leave it. I know you got responsibilities. You're going to have those till you die. But by cracky, Grandma left her responsibilities long time ago when Grandpa went off with Ellie Mae. She quit.
Granddaughter?
Yeah, she
Damn,
quit her
really? That's how it
responsibilities.
worked? Because I was always told we were Ellie Mae's grandkids.
Well, you are legitimately, illegitimately, Ellie Mae's grandkid.
I'm glad to hear that.
Illegitimately legit. Yeah.
And if it ain't like that, you can look up on the records, because I seen your family tree. And by the way, that one half of you, that part rotted off back in 43.
This is fun. Is the chat broke? And it seems to be working for me.
Yeah, Leeds is still on her. Brother Boom must be taking a shit.
Well, Do Shit is here. Look at his name. Seriously.
Oh.
In the chatters.
Oh,
Do Shit.
Do.
I like that name,
Let me
man.
see this here.
You know, do shit. I got shit to do.
He must be Irish.
Nice to have you with us, man.
Yeah, we don't do shit either.
Hell no.
But
No.
we'll do you, sir. You're my favorite turd.
I do. In the morning, I do. For I go to bed.
I do in my panties. All along it's called Skid Reds. Ooh. You got the Skid Reds, do you?
I've got the Skid Reds.
You know what happens when you got the Skid Reds?
Please enlighten us.
It means your hemorrhoids are bleeding worse than it's leaking. Nonetheless, it's still a mess. And the truth of the matter is, if you live near or anywhere close to a grocery store that sells Live Do adult tampon diapers, well, stop in and grab you a 6-pack. Tamp 'em on and diaper away
Tamp 'em on and diaper away.
your miseries.
Tamp 'em
Live
on.
Do
Die away.
or die.
Dipe. I'll be right back. I gotta go dipe. It's
Pardon me,
dipe time.
I gotta re-dipe. I'll be right back. Oh, Mr. President, I'd love to finish this beer with you. I'll be right back. I've got to re-dipe. Yeah.
He's like, we could hold hands because I got to re-dipe too.
I would love to sit there and drink a beer, and with Mr. Trump, him watching me drink a beer while I drink it, me watching him not drink one. I would love that scenario.
Man, we would have so much fun hanging out with Trump.
I wouldn't.
Hey,
I've changed my mind on Trump and everything.
What?
Yep.
No, I've noticed that
No.
either you woke up on the left side of the bed or
yeah,
your
I'm
house starting to tilt to the
Change
left.
it.
'Cause what's going on with
they
you, man?
convinced me. I'm tired of it. Nancy Pelosi got it right.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Chucky
Super fun.
Schumer got it right. Yeah.
Will you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Hang on to that story because we're going to switch places so you can tell that story.
Oh, here's...
Yeah, that's the button.
You
got it.
Wow, that's fun.
Hey.
I didn't think you'd press the right button. You know, I was looking
look
at the
at you
little
guys.
spaceship there and the little alien robot and the whole bunch.
Don't push those buttons, bro,
Yeah, man.
because weird things happen.
Keep your lips off the
I know
buttons.
in my bunker, you know, I have buttons, a lot of buttons I push too.
Hey, I bought a pair of underwear that have buttons on them, and I'm like, really? I mean, honestly, I just yank them down and go to town, baby. What's the button thing all about? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't like zippers. Though.
I'm shutting up. Y'all go for it.
You ever get your
I'm just
any?
here as the peanut
Did you ever get
gallery.
any part of your?
Yank it down and go to town.
Did you ever get any part of your junk stuck in your zipper?
Yeah,
I've never had such
Have you?
a...
I have. Yeah,
That hurts like hell, doesn't it?
yeah.
Did you get it all the way zipped up in between the little weave things, or did you just like snip it a little bit?
Well, I didn't get it all the way zipped up.
And was it in your ball sack or was it like the head?
It basically cut my penis in half. If
Oh,
that's what you're asking.
Ouch! Hey, I got a
So now I only have 10 inches.
I got a Lorena Bobbitt joke. If I could pull it off, right?
You can't because when you get to the end, you'll fuck it up.
Okay. The night Lorena Bobbitt cut John Wayne Bobbitt's penis off, remember that?
Remember it.
I was there.
All right. She has his penis in his hand, and they're driving down the highway. And he's going, oh, and she's driving saying, shut the fuck up, you wuss. I'm getting you to the hospital, right? Jeez. And he's just, oh, he said, she's like, would you shut up? I can't stand it. So she tosses his penis out the window. He goes, whoa, just as she tosses it out the window.
How'd she do? How did she do? How did he
Just
do?
as she tosses it out the window, an old couple comes driving by, George and Martha, and that penis slaps up against their windshield, and he turns the windshield wiper on and said, "Damn, Martha, did you see the size of penis on that mosquito?"
Man, you know, Semper, your jokes, they either leave you high and dry or right there in the wet spot.
Could you imagine that?
That one left us all right there in the wet spot.
Right there in the wet spot.
Ain't no moving away from it. You're just going to have to deal with it until she falls asleep. Sorry.
Hey, I'm telling you, you talk about women and violence. We got a video coming up, a commercial coming up. Yeah, we got a commercial.
Didn't we just do one of those?
You know, on PC is starting to get some sponsors out there. I mean, they're coming in droves.
All right.
But here in a minute, we'll show you a commercial. The only commercial tonight, so, you know, we'll be good.
Oh.
But I have to confess, and we were talking before the break, I have to confess that, yeah, Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer changed me. Omar, Tlaib, they're really enlightened people, and I have switched. I'm tired of the illegality of Trump and the Republican do-nothings and the liars. I'm tired of them all.
Are you telling me you're going down the straight street and you turned hard
I am
left?
woke. I am woke.
You woke up and turned hard left real quick?
You know what? Here's what I don't like right here. The only good human is a dead human, right?
See?
So it isn't so much that I'm going left or right. I'm just going anti-human. That's why I'm living in my bunker. I'm living in my bunker because, you know, the only good human is a dead human. You see that? So it isn't only humans.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Were you aware that there were other people in the room when you were telling this story?
I don't care anymore. The planet is.
He really doesn't.
I'm telling you, we only have 10 years. Before, that's why I'm in my bunker. We only have 10 years, and before the planet fries. What's that?
I heard it was 12 years.
It's 10 years. Believe me. I mean, they always overestimate that stuff. They always overestimate how many years. It's 10 years. Believe me. If not sooner.
And you got. And so, why did you buy 25 years worth of noodles and dehydrated goat milk?
Well, because whenever they genetically alter our food to the point where it poisons us, then I'll have all of that good stuff. You see, and you know, genetic altering of meat and vegetables today. It's nothing but a factory farming. I mean, it's factory farming.
Now, isn't it hard to be lefty and hate all humans?
No. To be a leftist is to hate humanity. We love to kill babies. I love to kill babies. Why not? The less humans. Hey, look at AOC the other day. That woman steps up and says, "Hey, when are we going to start eating babies?" Did you see that? Did you people see that woman stand up, and she's on my side? That woman stood up in the AOC press conference and said, "AOC, when are we going to start eating babies?"
And how many babies did you dedicate for the process?
That makes total sense to me.
But can I just say that one thing? That presupposes we don't already do.
Hey, I have a rhyme about AOC using Soylent Green in her chili recipe.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with a lefty.
I'm telling you, hey, if we're going to abort the babies, we might as well eat them. Right?
I'm not so sure.
I think you need to go back to your bunker and think about this.
I'd have to re-bunker that one. I'd slap that one in the back of the bunker.
Yeah. You'll never convince me any otherwise. I think it's a beautiful plant. You can make them, you know, all kind of flavors today. You make strawberry flavored infant toe.
That does sound kind of good.
Yeah.
But that's because I have a sweet tooth.
And he's part pedophile.
But, it only makes sense to go the way I'm going. I'm not necessarily going
I didn't really
leftist.
want to mention that part, Big, but thanks.
Well, that's why I said just the part of it.
I'm not necessarily going left. I'm just going anti-human, and I think that there are major, major catastrophes coming. I think that the doomsday is right around the corner.
Okay, I got something to say. Anti-human is not as funny as if you went left.
Yeah. That's true. You're going to have to rethink your bunker idea, brother.
Hey, listen.
Or you're
okay,
going to be in
but
there
it's
all
just-
alone.
I'm
Ain't
looking
nobody
at
going to want
humans.
to party with you.
Yeah, if he hates humans, you
No,
don't know if you're
hell.
going to end up on the menu.
You might be.
That's exactly
tomorrow's
my
dinner.
point. That's why I hate humans, because they eat us anyhow.
You might be tomorrow's fetus.
Them humans are out there eating. Look, you go to L.A., you go to them people, you go down to one of them streets where all the homeless people, because of our corrupt government, can't take care of them. And that's not a
Semper
left-wing
Fi.
thing. That's a right-wing thing.
Here's what you need to understand, Semper. Let me tell you real quick.
They need more money than people. They need to have $1,000 handed to them every 2 weeks than people down there in L.A. Every one of
Semper
them
Fi.
homeless people, they need $1,000 just to get a helping hand
Semper
up.
Oh, you're a Yang guy. You're
Semper
a Yang
Fi.
guy.
No, I want my $1,000 too, but
but I'm
these
just
people
saying.
need help now.
So you're a Yang
No.
I can't be
No.
a Yang. I could be a Yanger.
He wants to feed us with the fetus. I'm calling bullshit on the whole thing.
No,
You can't
makes-
feed us with the fetus. You're not going to feed us the fetus. You're not going to do it, sir. You are not allowed. I don't care how lefty, wingy, didgeridoo you go.
Right.
Deepy dewy into the dirt of the disastrous dank.
Here's where
I don't care
I'll tell
how
you
far
where your
you go,
perspective. I'll
sir.
tell you where your perspective comes from.
Well said.
I'll tell you where your perspective comes from. White privilege. That's where your perspective comes from. See, you say that because you have privilege. That's the only reason why you say it.
Oh, wait a minute. So wait, I have.
I don't want
I have white privilege or privilege.
You have white privilege.
Okay. Anytime you add a color to the word privilege, you've just exposed your own racism.
No, I'm caring.
sorry.
I care about people.
You don't care.
It's people like you and
look
the
at people like
Trumpies and
carrots.
you and you and you and you, all humans. I ain't pinpointing you or you. I'm just pointing to all humans.
Big made a good point, though.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, he did. Did you take it under
Yeah,
consideration?
No, he didn't even understand what I said.
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Because now listen
I
to
do,
listen
I
to
do,
his
I didn't
idea.
hear it.
Big, please share that again.
Yeah,
You
go
didn't
ahead.
even hear it.
Yeah, I did. Go ahead.
All right. So what I said was, Semper Fi. Bless your heart.
Now you're getting into religion.
No, you haven't even got.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you
let's
aren't
not
even
even
listening.
get into religion and all of that because religion is
he can let somebody talk generally for about
religion is the worst.
Five
the
and a
worst
half to
plague
seven
that has ever
seconds.
plagued the
Heart.
planet.
I was blessing his heart, and
And
he's like,
that's exactly right
jumping
because
on
you
my
said
bones.
Lord. And how dare you use
I didn't
Lord
say
to
the
me?
Lord. You said the Lord. I just said.
You said Lord have mercy. And
No,
don't use
I
Lord
said,
to me because I don't
said,
believe in them.
I
Semper-
said, Semper
Semper.
Fi, bless your heart. And
Yeah,
you,
don't
No, no, no,
bless
no.
me.
You
you're
heard.
coming at me
You know
with
what?
the
That's an insult to
Lord.
me.
That comes
man.
from living in a bunker.
That's an insult.
You start
to me,
hearing
man.
other
I
I don't
things.
believe in. I don't believe in God.
You've
I
been
don't believe in Jesus
bunkified,
Christ. I
man.
don't believe in any of it.
You need to
Dude.
let us tell you something.
You've been
Go ahead.
You've been
bunkified.
talking a long time.
Yeah, you've been bunkified.
You'll never
You're,
teach
you
me to-
can believe what you want.
No, you've been
and
bunkified.
and luckily you built your bunker.
That's
Yeah,
right.
now you're
Stay down
bunkified.
there.
But what I'm saying is,
You're all bunked up.
yeah, dude, you're bunked out.
I have a mansion down there,
You're
dude. I have
bunking
everything
up,
that
dude.
I could ever dream of having other than meat.
You're bunking
I
out.
need meat, and that comes from the syndicate. So any syndicate members want to stop over and cook some meat with me and
No,
watch a
ain't nobody
movie?
coming to bunk with you.
Yeah,
Hell no.
yeah.
Hell no.
Oh yeah, we'll
no,
have a
you
lot of
eat
fun.
fetus. You fetus fetuses.
No, of course
We're not
I have a
bunking
meat.
with
Of
you.
course I have a meat locker.
No, we're not feeding.
Wait, when
on
I'm short-
fetuses.
when
You're
I'm
gonna
sure
have
to
to. What we're saying is, you want us to come sometime.
no,
and
we're
visit,
not
right?
coming.
Yeah.
Okay,
First
so
off,
we're gonna
why-
go over one Friday
So
night.
you're going to be that butthurt, big.
No. What he's saying is right, and I'm going to agree with him. You have to proclaim here on the syndicate
Yeah.
that you will not fetus.
Okay.
No fetus.
No. Don't just do it.
Dude,
Okay.
Or
I
we're
will. I
not
will on
coming
one
over.
condition.
Listen, even
On
if
one
you
condition.
live in Penisquetus,
On one condition.
California, you don't fetus.
On one
if
condition.
you live in Penisquetus, in California, Penisquetus, you do not fetus. It doesn't work that way. We are not that kind of people.
Okay.
And we're not taking any. Okay, I'll do it under one condition. No.
No.
You,
Okay,
you either.
no,
You ain't
no.
gonna hear me
either-
out.
No.
You ain't gonna hear me out for one thing. One
Nope.
thing.
Nope.
Not even if it's to determine trimester. Which trimester is it? First,
Nope.
second, third.
No, we're not interested in.
No.
Can't we break it down into
We're not-
when it's
we're not
legit,
interested in-
when it's legit to eat a fetus and when it's not?
We're not interested in your medical records.
It's
Your
doomsday.
bunker, you know what your bunker is? You're the bunker of doom.
No.
You're the bunker of spume.
No, my bunker is
Spume.
full of love.
No.
I'm woke. I care about LGBTQ. I care about the environment.
might.
I care about it all.
You know what?
I'm
your
woke.
You know
you
what
know
your
why?
bunker is
Because
full
they
of.
can't provide a fetus. Is
And the
why.
only reason why you throw
You
this
despicable
Lord at me and
bastard.
stuff is because you don't have an argument with my logic.
First of all, he never said that word. You said it. Second of all, do you know why they call it he calls it the love bunker?
You. Why?
Because he spills his love all over it and never cleans it up.
Oh, no, that's a room. That's a different room in my bunker. That's not all my
Oh, that's
bunker.
not all the bunkers.
No.
That's just
see,
in a particular room. in
See,
the bunker.
I think I'm kind of going another way there too. You see, and I'm getting woke. If I'm going to get woke, I'm getting
Yeah.
woke. I'm
So
getting.
you do it. So you have a safe space within your safe space.
Oh, I have all kind of goodie. I mean, really. I mean, whips, chains.
Here's what I want to say.
You know,
Your
the whole
bunker's
deal.
starting to
No, I
stink.
don't know. I don't know what.
Do you
That's
have,
what we woke people do.
Do you have ventilation in that bunker, sir?
We have a lot of ventilation.
You're
It's
gonna need
it's
it.
top of the line. Top of the line bunker.
You're gonna need it.
You guys are going to come over. I know you are. Because it's the only safe space. It's the only safe space on the planet. You know, when the poles reverse, you know, when the poles go from north, south, north, I'm going to be living in my bunker on the other side of the planet when you people are going to be dead. You
Hey,
people-
you want to understand when the polls reverse? That's the day after Trump's victory in 2020.
See, why do you have to bring that
That's
that
when
dude
the
up?
polls
I mean,
reverse, sir.
or is your whole life
Because the
wrapped
polls
around
are
Trump?
full of shit, just like they were in 2016. Sir, your
I'm in my
polls
bunker.
will reverse the very day Trump is reelected. And I'm sorry for your little funky bunk hole, but you better see a doctor
Your
about that
funky
shit.
bunk hole.
Let me tell you.
Wait a minute. The funky bunk hole is a great name for a bar or some shit.
You know
the
it
funky
is.
bunk
You know
hole.
it is.
The funky bunker.
You know it is. It's a gay
Bunk
bar.
hole.
Sounds like a gay bar to me.
The funky bunk hole. Come on down to the Syndicate's new bar downtown.
Yeah,
It's called
bring your-
the Funky Bunk
Bring your
Hole.
ass gas mask. That's what that's all about.
The ass gas mask.
Oh, I was in a head shop the other day. It's crazy. I saw one of those gas mask bongs. Dude's all, hey man, I'll sell you the pink one for $30. The blue one's $35.
Make a great Halloween
I
costume.
said, dude, that's racist. That's racist.
Why is it racist?
I don't know. I just said.
I agree. I agree.
I just.
Well, Simplify, as a lefty, you think everything's racist.
Everything that any white person does is racist. What? What do you? Everything any white person does is racist.
Right.
I have learned my white privilege.
Right.
I know this. I feel it now. You can't convince me any other way.
Oh, that's where the woke came in.
I am
Is that where
100%
the
woke.
woke-
I believe in.
Oh.
I believe in it all. I believe in every.
See, I never knew what woke meant. I thought, hey, get your ass up. It's time to go to work. No, it doesn't mean that at all.
I told you all last week. I'm
It
done
used
being
to
a
in the
nice
old
guy.
days.
It sure the hell did. Boy,
The old days. Remember the old days?
Yeah, I was woke many a time.
The old days before Simplify became a left.
You were woke many
A
times.
lefter.
A
I was
leftover.
woke many times.
Yeah. Yeah, before
like a
the day
leftover.
that Simplify became a leftover.
Leftover. Hey,
Because he went over to the
hey,
left.
now there's no need to call names. There ain't no
That's
need
a
to.
great one,
There's no need to call
Come
names.
on.
See
Very
how you
funny.
people
Let's be
play.
real about
You
it.
see how you people play me and play us?
You people.
Yes, you people.
Can I just say one thing to you, and then we'll play a video?
Go ahead.
All right. First of all, thank you for sharing, because this is the Syndicate is about letting all opinions.
Everybody, all opinions.
are
Thank
welcome
you.
here.
Thank you.
We might reject them, like we have with
We have
number five.
we had a spirited debate here, didn't
but
we?
we had a spirited debate.
Let me just say this.
Spirit
If
at
you're
eight.
a snake handler out there
Yeah,
and you got no place to come,
yeah.
don't come on us.
But see, we have other things of interest in common. We don't just do the we aren't.
Number five.
What?
I want to say this one last thing before we play a video. Thank you for sharing that with us. We will attend a Friday night at the bunker with you.
Yeah,
The
I'm
funky
okay.
bunk hole.
The funky
I'm
bunk.
coming to the funky bunk hole all day long.
Forever.
All day
And you ain't
long.
never going to get off of that one.
Yeah.
You can call it whatever
No,
you
we're going
like.
to call it.
There's a T-shirt
Well, we know what
for
we're
you.
calling.
Yeah.
I've been to the funky bunk hole. There's a T-shirt.
I've been to
I
the,
survived the
That'll go
funky bunk hole.
viral. I survived the funky
buddy.
bunk
Yeah.
hole.
All
There's
right,
a-
we're going to do a little film for y'all. It's called PTSD.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Ladies, does your veteran husband go from your dream man to your worst nightmare in the middle of the night? Is your neck constantly sore from all of the choking? Tired of hiding the bruises from your coworkers and friends? Well, ladies, have no fear. The Night Terror neck brace is here. The Night Terror neck brace is made of sturdy polycarbonate molycarbonates mixed with 95% recycled plastics that work together to keep you safe from your nocturnally abusive husband. Ladies, say goodbye to fearful and sleepless nights. Simply apply the neck brace around the neck using the patented locking mechanism. Then close your eyes and sleep like a baby. Your husband can squeeze as hard as he wants and you won't feel a thing.
My husband used to choke me until I passed out. Now he chokes me until he passes out. Thanks, Night Terror neck brace.
Proudly assembled in America by severely wounded combat veterans using Chinese parts, you can rest easy knowing that our products have the tender love and care of battle-hardened American warriors and Chinese children. The Night Terror neck brace has been scientifically tested in a controlled lab by the most savage combat veterans in order to guarantee its strength and durability during the deadliest night terrors. The Night Terror neck brace is specifically designed to protect the carotid arteries that provide vital oxygen to the brain. Without sufficient blood flow, a person could pass out, get permanent brain damage, or even die.
I just wish this product had existed back when her and I were together. I mean, if we had the Night Terror neck brace 3 years ago, she might not be such a fucking tard. Fortunately, the Night Terror neck brace came out just in time for us to have a chance at a solid relationship.
I can honestly say the Night Terror neck brace saved my life.
No, it really did. The last time I choked her out before we got the Night Terror neck brace, it was really bad. Show them the bruises. Look at that. That was over a month ago. Eat your fucking broccoli, honey.
The Night Terror neck brace is ready to use right out of the box. The Night Terror neck brace will put an end to your violent, sleepless nights and your awkward, painful mornings. Just imagine heading into work without those awful bruises on your neck.
Thanks, Night Terror neck brace.
The Night Terror neck brace was invented by a U.S. Army Ranger who deployed to combat 6 times before finally realizing he had a problem.
So, when the idea came to me for the Night Terror neck brace, I had just become widowed by my 4th wife. The first 3 left me, but the last one stuck around just long enough for me to kill her, accidentally. I felt terrible about that, you know? But I felt like if I didn't scare everyone away, I was gonna kill them. I was choking everything back then. My wife, my kid, my dog, the neighbor's kid. Fuck that kid. And therapy wasn't helping, so I had to do something to protect those around me.
So, why do you think you had a propensity for choking?
I still haven't figured that out yet.
But don't take our word for it. Listen to these testimonials from our satisfied customers.
Yeah, apparently I was doing some weird shit my sleep that I didn't even know I was doing.
Yeah, he was. It all started when he got back from singing. I was sleeping, and then I woke up, and he had me in a rear naked choke.
I mean, we're both real big MMA fans.
That's right, McGregor.
I mean, at first I was into it. I thought he was just getting me warmed up. But then he started talking all this crazy shit. He was calling me a sand nigger and fucking Haji, and talking about how I'd killed all his buddies and that he was gonna slit my fucking throat. You know, real crazy shit.
I felt horrible. Like she said, I mean, we're into some pretty off-the-wall stuff, sexually speaking and whatnot, but I would never want to hurt her. Unintentionally.
I mean, at first I was like, whatever, it's not that big a deal. But then during the day, I started forgetting stuff and walking into walls. And the lady at the urgent care said I had the brain damage. I don't know.
Hell, I tell you what, thank God for the night terror neck brace. Probably saved my old lady's roller derby career.
Go Glamazons!
Go Glamazons.
Most PTSD products go for over $100, but for a limited time only, you can get the Night Terror neck brace for 3 easy payments of just $19.99. That's right, $19.99. But if you order now, you'll get a second one free. But wait, there's more. Is your husband a gym rat with 24-inch pythons? The base model may not be enough. You might need the Night Terror Neck Brace Platinum with titanium carbide spikes for extra protection from those overly strong meatheads. Some neck braces with spikes cost over $100, but the Night Terror Neck Brace Platinum model is yours for only 3 easy payments of $29.99. But wait, there's more! If you upgrade once more, you get the pressure-sensitive Night Terror Neck Brace with digital readout. The pressure-sensitive model detects the amount of pressure applied to the neck brace each night and prepares a digital readout so that you can track your PTSD progress.
Oh my god, honey, when you started fucking your coworker, the pressure started going down.
I guess it did, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Good to you. I
You know that neck brace though that prevented you from strangling your wife or your girlfriend in a night terror?
Right.
Actually, I bought one of them for me. Beach at night, she wakes up.
You bought what?
That's right. She just has a night terror.
You bought what?
A night terror.
What's a night terror?
Whenever you wake up and strangle the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You slap me upside the head and then you grab your hands around my throat.
Well, that's because you're not always snoring. You're farting. And you're farting twice as many times.
Well, that's why you
Twice as many times.
That's why you.
I've got to do something. And so I'm thinking, I'm just going to strangle your ass.
Exactly.
Make sure that I get my 6 hours sleep. 'Cause it's time.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you drove me 400 feet under. You drove me 4 feet under.
Dude, you got family issues, sounds like.
Yeah.
It sounds like you might have a interesting friend coming over tonight.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
He's kind of. We met him at the bar. Last time we played down at the Funky Bunk Hole.
Yeah, yeah.
And
he's kind of real.
He's a nerdy kind of guy.
He's extremely nerdy.
But he gets all the chicks.
Yeah, well, you know what it is? It's his looks.
Well, yeah. Okay.
And it's his style.
Right.
And it's nothing that I could ever pull together.
Well, we asked him to
But
come
he
down.
pulls it together all the time.
He pulls it together, man. Well, he said he'd come down and join us tonight.
He told me he was just going to call in.
What was his name? I can't remember what his name was.
Fernando, the hedge trimmer. And I'm like, dude, really?
But he ain't even Mexican.
Any relation to Edward Scissorhands?
He might be.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I'd have to check his lineage.
Right.
Well, let's bring him in.
All right. Well, let's just let him call in, all right?
Great.
Bring, bring.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. What's going down, boys?
Hey, Fernando.
Hey, what's happening,
Hi.
brother?
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm glad I finally buzzed in. You know, ever since lunchtime, when I heard you might want me to call in, my penis has been extremely, wet.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're so glad you could be here. Well, now, we met
Yeah.
you, just a little background. We met him down at
Yeah.
the Funky Bunghole.
Yeah, I was down there hanging
Now,
out.
you hang out because all the hot chicks are down there, right?
Well, I hang out there mostly for the steam room. It's like when everybody's done dancing at the Funky Bunghole.
Yeah.
They strip down, throw their clothes into this little special drying closet. Well, I'm the attendant there. And basically we just steam off all the sweat. But oh my God, the flavors you can taste. It's incredible. I thought I really liked food. Hell no, I'm pure vapor boy.
Wow, you don't even eat anything? You just smoke it?
No, I just sniff
Steam
it.
it.
I steam it and I sniff in there. I'm in there sniffing around.
Do you like broccoli?
I sniff into the pockets. Sometimes you find interesting things in the pockets. Yes, one time, broccoli. I found 4 broccolis
In someone's
pocket.
underwear.
No, it was in a pocket.
It was in someone's underwear. I know
No,
it.
sir, it was not in the underwear. Sir, it was in somebody's breast
Right in
pocket.
the crotch. That's where it was. You're lying.
No, sir, it was in a breast pocket. And I wondered, I thought, oh, bless her heart, she had a mastectomy. And now she's got 5 nipples. Because she was using 4 broccolis on the one side where she was missing. And I'm thinking, boy, that's a lumpy feel. I was just thinking it was a lumpy feel. But I wasn't. I was just there again. I was just there as the steam room boy. So there's that.
Well, I'll tell you, it's so good to have you on our show.
I'm glad I could be here.
Do you have any tips for the fellas out here?
Tips? Hell.
As far as how you...
That's
Because you
how
always
I
do
live.
great with the ladies.
I live on my tips. Are you kidding me? I got tips coming out in my grizzle.
Well, would you share one?
Yes. All right, so if you're out there, all right, listen here. The man that has the sweaty balls that, okay, his anus sac starts getting all wet when he's dancing on the floor.
This is a tip for one
Yeah.
of those guys?
Yeah, this is a tip for you. You can feel free.
For me?
Well, if you're that feller, yes. You can feel free to grab one of them lady pads. Now, you might have to sneak into the women's room, but for 25 cents, bingo. That'll get rid of your ball sweat, your anal sweat. It'll pick up odors you never knew you had. And
Carbon filled.
And it'll disperse them as soon as you, fling them out the door.
So this is how you prepare for your approach to the lady at the bar that you want to talk with.
Oh,
Do you
yes.
do this before or after?
Well, the first thing I say is, ma'am, my balls are so sweaty. Can I borrow a pad?
That's the direct approach.
No, this is after, careful thought. I'm not just throwing it out there like I'm some pervert. My balls are really sweating at the time, dude. And she's offering because she needs somebody to buy her a drink. And I'm like, well, think before you drink. Let me slap some of that on my
You had a lot of
balls.
rectal discharge, did you?
Well, some nights are better than others.
Hey, can I ask you one question about your job?
Ask away, please.
Okay, how good are you at wetting the tip of the towel and snapping it on somebody's butt?
I'm against all of that violence. No. The body creates its own violence. And I don't believe another should inflict it upon another. So I wouldn't go there if I were you. But that's my own opinion. And by the way,
noted.
I want you to understand, and everybody out there, if you're interested in coming and visiting me for some odd reason, you can catch me down at the San Francisco Library, the public part. Oh, it's so fresh over there. They really work hard to keep the stalls clean. And oh my God, the mess that happens in those. Love you all. Happy Friday night.
We can't say we love you, but we are
I do.
glad that you came on the show.
I am so woke. I love this man.
Well, there you go.
I love this man.
You've got a fan.
I am right there. I am coming to your bathhouse.
Fernando, great to have you on the show.
It's great to be here, and let me just say this. I've been doing a lot of Kegel exercises lately.
Nice.
Oh.
And my taint is as tight as a 2-year-old.
Well, with that, guys, it is now 10:33, and we're going to end the show on a high note. We had a great time. Thanks, Brother Boom, for being with us.
Yeah, Brother Boom.
Thank you to Nitwit TV.
Nitwit.
Go see his show, nitwittv.net.
Can I say something about Nitwit? I was there last night. I was you all forgot it, and I'm embarrassed about you. But I was there. I was holding up the Syndicate.
Thank you, bro.
All right. And honestly, I was there, and I actually had to do 2 tiebreakers for first place.
Oh.
And the question was, and my mind was, at this point, I was blown away that I was even in the running, right?
Dude, you're on there.
No, I was
on
in
the boards.
No, I was all up in it. 46 points.
Topping it.
Me and some guy named Jenks.
That was me.
No bullshit. That wasn't you. No, some guy named Tang.
Nitwit,
No,
that was
what
me.
His name? No, that's bullshit. Nick.
I always win those things, though. That's why I quit going.
Where's your shower cap?
It wasn't fair to the rest of you
Prove
guys.
it with a shower cap.
Hey, I was on there.
I keep them in the safe so you don't steal one because you're never going to win one.
I was on Nitwit TV 2 weeks ago, and we were playing one of them games, and I was down at 0. I had no points. As a matter of fact, I think I was at negative points, and it was the liar where they ask a question, and then you put your lie in there, and then people choose which one is the truth amongst all the people's lies.
What kind of?
And I told the best lie, and I won the game. I had 0 points, and I went for
You are a
I
lefty.
lied really
You
well.
are a lefty, you bastard.
I lied, and I love it.
You left bastard.
Yes, that's right.
No wonder they left you.
Trumpites.
All right, well, listen, we got to go, man. We had a blast. Thanks for being here,
We can sit
guys.
here and wear
Love you
everything
guys.
out, but then they'll probably come for us and lock Semper Fi up.
Long live AOC.
Guaranteed.
Long live AOC.
The opinions expressed in this broadcast